Hey guys, welcome back. I am back from Vegas. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I actually came back like 7 hours ago. I arrived home at 6 a.m. and I knocked out, and I really wanted to wake up early to film, but I don't know. I guess I was really, really tired. I woke up not too long ago and I tried to set this up as fast as possible. So yeah, today I'm making kimchi fried rice. I don't have, again, I don't have a specific recipe, but I just kind of wing everything. I always do that. So I'm just gonna show you guys how I do it. And I definitely want to show you guys this new pan I got. I got this from Target. It's really, really big and it was around $18, which I think was totally worth it. So let's start. Heat this up. Yeah, I'm gonna start with some, I think this was around 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil. I'm just using regular vegetable oil. I know this might be a little bit of too much oil, but I actually like mine really crispy and oily. And then I'm gonna add some. Oh, this heats up fast. Okay, and then I'm gonna add, yeah, I added green onions, and I'm gonna add some regular onions, sweet onions, or yellow onions. I'm gonna add it together. I really wanted to do a simple recipe because I was so tired, and I wanted to use this opportunity to show you guys something like a really simple recipe. And kimchi fried rice is a really simple recipe if I don't add all this kind of stuff, which I ended up getting because I don't know. I didn't want to, I was craving something spicy, but I wanted to I didn't want to waste an episode just to show you guys how to mix kimchi and rice together. My onions are starting to cook, so I'm just gonna add kimchi. I wanted to start off with just spam and kimchi, but I'm like, oh no, I kind of want to add onions. Oh, maybe I should add a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and it kind of became like a full recipe. I'm not sure how many of you guys follow me on Snapchat, but instead of vlogging, I actually just try to do everything over Snapchat, and I don't know, Vegas was fun. Vegas was really, really fun, which I didn't expect because when I travel, I don't know, I've been really into sightseeing and just kind of experiencing the nature. So I was like, oh, Las Vegas is totally opposite, but my boyfriend wanted to go, I kind of wanted to go just because I've never been there, but I didn't expect much. I didn't think that I would enjoy casino that much. The thing really amazing about Las Vegas is they have the entire world built in one strip of road, one street. So like every hotel you go into, they have different theme or different, you know, world. Like you'll have Italy, Paris, Egypt. Where else? And they have different themes. Like there was a flamingo one. Like MGM is supposed to be like, I think MGM, I wanted to go to MGM because I heard they had a lion habitat in there, but I guess they got rid of it and they moved it to somewhere a little off Vegas. So, cook it just a little bit more. Oh, and I forgot. Sorry. I added about a tablespoon of pepper paste, but you could add more if you want. But I just feel like if you add a little bit more than 1 tablespoon, you'll taste more of the pepper paste over rice and other things. So kind of start with a little bit and then kind of adjust as you go. Okay, and then I'm gonna add some Spam. I know I look really tired right now, but I am really tired. But I'll miss Vegas, but I'm definitely glad to be back home. I was so tiring. Okay, I'm just gonna add rice. I'm using about 2 bowls of rice. They're not... Is it about 1 cup? I think it's a little bit more than 1 cup. Each bowl. Yeah, each bowl is a little bit over a cup. But again, I'm gonna link down other kimchi fried rice recipes, just because they do have more specific ingredient measurement. So I have no energy to make this. I'm so tired. I think my favorite part of Vegas was the first night when we stayed at Luxor. It's the Egypt hotel that looks like they had a pyramid shape with the huge sphinx in front of the entrance, which was really, really cool. And like the entire hotel was decorated with like the whole Egyptian theme. Which is cool. Yeah, and then I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. And then about 2 tablespoons of the... So this is just a little bit of liquid from kimchi. I think I'm just gonna spend the whole day just watching some anime or... I don't even know how this is gonna taste. I've been talking too much. I don't know, whenever... The thing about me, the reason why I'm not so... The reason why I'm not really specific about the measurements of each ingredient is because every time I watch other people's cooking, I always adjust to my personal preference, and I never end up cooking the exactly the same. is there someone else's recipe. So I mean, like, I'll give you a like little bit of estimate, but I think it's all about your preference. Yeah, with cooking it's like this, you don't have to be precise. You just kind of wing everything and it'll still taste good. Okay. So far it looks like that. Looks so good. I'm so hungry right now. Okay. And then I'm gonna add some seaweed or nori. Just gonna scatter it a little bit so they wouldn't clutter in one spot. This is like the ultimate kimchi fried rice. The reason I really love traveling is because you get to see different kinds of restaurants, different kinds of food, how they're prepared, how they're made, and which I saw at Vegas also. And it definitely gave me more ideas for my channel. So hopefully I'll work it out. Well, like, so we went to the Caesar's Palace buffet, and you know they had like seafood, they had Italian, Chinese, Japanese, American, and they had so many different varieties of food. They presented it really well. Like they didn't, like, for example, like they didn't use the same plate for every food. Like for Chinese, they made it look like you're in Little China. If you're in if you went to Japanese section, they look like you're in Little Japan. So I really like that because it's kind of shows how I like those like little details. The food itself was it was alright. It was good, but I don't know. It wasn't like the best quality. And we wanted to go to Caesar's Palace buffet and the Bellagio buffet, but after we went to the Caesar's Palace, we were like, oh, I don't feel like we don't need to try the other place because, I mean, how different can it get? It's a buffet, right? So, yep. Okay, so the last touch to kimchi fried rice is you definitely need some eggs. If you do have some mozzarella at home, I'm just gonna add it a little bit. I'm not gonna add too much because I don't know. And then I'm gonna mix it in. You'll see a cheese. Ooh! Yep. Yeah, I didn't want to add too much, just a little bit. A little bit of cheese. Alright, that's done. Just gonna dig in. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, this is so good. Oh. What was that? If anyone's going to Vegas for the first time, I do really recommend the Luxor hotel. Just because we want the most money there. But no, for real, like, yeah, that place was really fun. Like, it wasn't, maybe because Friday night wasn't as busy, but as much as Saturday night, but there weren't too many people there, and it was nice and big. They had everything there, and that night we had McDonald's that was open 24/7, but we realized that every other place is open 24/7. Which I feel like you probably, like, the business wouldn't do so well if you're not open 24/7, because, like, when I went there, like, I realized what people meant by saying Vegas never sleeps. And the second night, we stayed at the Golden Nugget, which is located in the Old Vegas on Fremont Street. Ah! A new spoon. But yeah, I finally tried the In-N-Out Vegas, and it was good. I actually didn't. I actually expected something like Shake Shack, but their menu is so much more simpler. I think they had 3 different types of cheeseburger or hamburger, and they had regular fries, cheese fries, and animal style fries, which has cheese, Thousand Island, and grilled onions, which was good. But I don't know, their fries are a little different. Like, I don't know if you know, but there are these like fried chips, and they look like them. The In-N-Out fries look like them and taste like it. I don't know, like for me, like that's not really that's not something that I personally prefer, but the hamburgers are really good. And we went to the Venetian hotel, and then because we wanted to go on the boat, and we went on with these two other people, a mom and a daughter, and they're supposed to sing for you, and he did. Our what do you even call those guys? The guy who was taking us, he sang a song and then he stopped singing. We're like, okay, when we were just waiting and waiting, and the lady in front of us, she asked him like, oh, are you gonna sing us another song, like, or what are we waiting for? He's like, oh, I usually wait for a response or applause after I sing, but I didn't hear any of that, so I thought you guys didn't like my singing. We're like, no, 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 like, we didn't know, like, it was our first time, we don't know what to do. So we're like, oh, you sing really well, and he's like, okay, okay, I'll sing another song. And he sang us really, really beautiful songs. He was so nice, and I don't know, it was a really good experience. And since we went at night, they turned down like the whole hotel was, or at least the area where they take us on the boat was a little bit darker. Actually, like, it actually looked like a night, even though it was indoors. So that was really, really fun experience. But honestly, by the end of the day, we're so tired because someone told us that you can walk the strip, the Vegas strip, in one day and you'll see the whole Vegas. We're like, okay, and we were ready. And we literally, oh my gosh, we were so tired because we wanted to go into every hotel and see what they have to, because every hotel is supposed to have their own show or like their own thing that makes them different from other hotels. So we wanted to stop in as much as we could, but we were so tired. We knocked out at like 10 p.m. and we were trying to nap and wake up and kind of see the old Vegas, but we knocked out. We didn't. I don't know. We were not willing to go out. We were so tired, but it was okay. But we woke up early and we got to go to the Valley of Fire Desert or the state park in Vegas, which was really, really amazing. And we rented a Mustang convertible, which was just another amazing experience because what we wanted was to drive in a convertible through that valley, and it was so amazing. I'm gonna make a little clip out of it, and you could see a little bit more photos on my Instagram. And then on the last day, we went to this Korean grill place called Honey Pig. I know there's one in New Jersey. I heard about it. I saw 24/7, and that place was really good. The pork tasted amazing, and their service was really good, and all their stuff that they brought out for us for free was really amazing. So like me and my boyfriend kept talking about it. Like this trip was on point because something what we needed and something that really blew our mind because I don't know, I guess we didn't have too much high expectation because it was, we always hear about Las Vegas, how it's supposed to be, and it's kind of something that overrated. Like you feel like you've been there already because so many people talk about it, but until you go there, it doesn't matter if it's overrated. You still have to go there and experience the Vegas because it was really fun. And it's really amazing to see what people made there, and it's really crazy, and everything is just like oversized, like and because we're walking and we saw this huge crystal ball, and under that was a little Swarovski, the jewelry store, like a petite one, size of this room actually, and they had this huge crystal ball on top of them. So like things like that, we're like, wow, like this place is all about that, like advertisement. And everyone was so nice there, actually, which was kind of surprising. Like all the few other co-workers we talked to, they're like, yeah, I'm so sick of seeing people drunk all the time, and I'm sick of seeing people going home like reporting bankruptcy because they literally bet all their savings and money in a casino. Just sad. I think when you go to casino for fun, if you're not like a professional player, you need to go with the mindset of losing money, because I feel like if you go with the mindset of I'm gonna make money, you kind of keep betting more and more and you end up losing everything. But if you go there with that amount of money, that's what we did, and kind of like already kind of think that, oh, it's just for fun, like it's okay if you don't make money off of it, it's good, you're not gonna get addicted to it. Or at least it's a little bit more easier to walk away from it. we actually saw this guy being escorted out from the casino because he was really drunk and he apparently lost all of his money. And he was so drunk, he was mumbling about something. One thing he said was like, "I'm so poor." I was just like, oh. So, also, this was our first time taking the Frontier airline, and I was so disappointed. I like on our way back, it wasn't as bad, but on the way to Las Vegas, they literally boarded us 10 minutes before the flight. And I mean, we got there on time, but it doesn't matter because on the ticket and when we booked the ticket, it says the boarding time and like when we're gonna like take off, but they didn't even follow that. Although we although we got there on time, it's just, we have expectations. They didn't meet that, and they were so bad about people boarding. Like, how you board by zone 1, 2, and 3, and 4? They were so bad about it. They didn't make it clear, so everyone just got in line, and that took long because it wasn't organized. And when we got on the plane, it took another 20 minutes to take off because I don't know exactly what happened, but this guy because this guy came in with a cane, and he looked pretty young. He looked a little bit older than me, and I guess he insisted to sit in the front, like the first row where there's a lot of room for your legs. But those seats, including mine, we had to pay extra to get those seats. But I guess that guy who didn't pay for it went up to the manager and said, like, I'm, kind of crippled, so like I need that seat or whatever. And then the guy's like, all the seats are full. And, I can't do anything about it. And I guess that guy kind of went off like, that's kind of bad service, like I'm handicapped and I need more room for my legs and my cane, whatever. So the manager went up to the people who were sitting in the first row. He asked for, like, if it's possible for them to move. And the guys who were sitting in the front was mad at him for asking because what they were saying is, I pay for this ticket, and if he really wants to sit in the front, like, he needs to get on another flight. I'm like, dang, because, I feel like, I don't know. I don't know who's right, I don't know who's wrong, because the guy did say he was crippled, but he actually didn't look like he was crippled. But I don't know that, but from what I saw, from what other people saw, we're like, that guy should be fine with like less space. But he ended up sitting somewhere else where where it was like So he didn't end up sitting in the front, but he ended up sitting like right in front of us, with there because there was empty seat, and I guess it had a little bit of more space there. And he ended up sitting there, and oh my god, that guy did not shut up. He literally made friends with everyone in the plane because he just talked to that guy and this guy and that guy. We're like, oh my gosh. And suddenly the airplane became a bar because he was like, oh, I want to buy drinks for this guy who's sitting in the back. Oh, I want to drink buys for this guy and that guy. And he even asked the flight attendant, hey, do you want to take a shot? We're like, first of all, she's working, and this is not a bar. Like, if it's a totally different story if it's a bar, but she's a flight attendant. You can't ask her to take a shot. And she's like, oh, no, I'm on duty, whatever, and I'll get fired. I'm like, yeah, like, I will report you if I saw you drinking, if I saw you taking a shot. Because that is so messed up. And clearly that guy was drunk. He was like, why not? Just take one shot. We're like, oh my god, what is up with this guy? And he was talking to the guy on his set, who was sitting next to him, who was clearly so much more older than him. And he was talking to him as if he was like older and he was more wiser, because he was talking loud and everyone heard everything he said. Or like, this guy is so weird. I don't know, he was so weird. And when we were leaving, when we landed and we were about to leave, he was talking to that guy's family member, like his other brothers. So the drunk guy was talking to the guy next to him, and also to his family, saying, hey, take care of him, like, I love him so much, like, make sure he's okay. We're like, what the hell, like, you just met him. And clearly he was so drunk. I don't know, it was so annoying. He talked so much. And I understand if it was during the day, but our flight was like freaking at midnight. Oh. We actually saw him in Vegas, and I don't think he had his cane. We're like, okay, maybe like, maybe he wasn't using it for the moment, but we're like, what the, this, I don't know. We're like, whatever. Yeah. Vegas is really fun. So me and my boyfriend, every hotel we went into, we played at least one game. Well, we always play roulette in every hotel. We're like, okay, every hotel we go into, we have to play one round of roulette. And we ended up playing more than once, but it was so much fun. I had so much fun playing. Casino was so much fun to me, and just, it was such a great experience, such a good getaway place. Like, of course it was tiring, because although it was a vacation, we wanted to make every day productive. So like, physically it was really tiring, but mentally it was a really stress-free place to be. Alright. Yeah, but I think that's about it about Vegas. If I remember more, I'll talk about it in the next video. But I hope you guys enjoyed everything, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!